Chase and Status, a duo that ruled main stages all over the world between 2008 and 2015. Hit after hit, headline after headline. And then it went quiet. They slowly disappeared from the spotlight. No more massive festival main stages, no more chart domination. Until 2023. Suddenly they were back. Legendary Boiler Room set. Monster of an album. And just like that, they were right back on top. But how? How did Saul, Milton and Kennard, were known as Chase and Status, manage to reclaim their spot at the very top? That's what I will dive into this video. The highs, the lows, and how they made their comeback as true headliners. Let's rewind for a moment. Mid-90s, London. Through a mutual friend, Saul and Will meet. Both obsessed with drum and bass. They stay in touch, but it isn't until early 2000s that they truly start working together. At Manchester University, where they began DJing together. That was the foundation of Chase and Status. Fast forward to 2004. The first release, a remix for Future Cut. Soon followed by a string of underground drum and bass anthems. Happy Man, the Druid EP. They were building a name, releasing on Ram Records. And in 2008, their debut album dropped, More Than a Lot. For me personally, that album was everything. Packed with bangers, but also surprisingly diverse. Tracks at Plan B with Kano. I played that album non-stop, and I know I wasn't the only one. In 2009, they took another step, live shows, with the legendary Andy Gangadine on drums and MC Rage on the mic. The show was packed with lights, visuals and special guest performances. And trust me, it was a game changer. Sold out tours in the UK, across Europe and in the US. Massive festivals from Coachella to Summer Sonic in Japan. And with end credits, their second collab with Plan B, they broke into the UK top 10. The years that followed? More albums. No More Idols, Brand New Machine, Tribe, Return to Jungle, main stages at Glastonbury, Reading, Pukkelpop, you name it. But after 2018, the momentum faded. Fewer main stage slots, smaller shows, and honestly, Return to Jungle didn't land with everyone. Some called it outdated. But the real reason? Scene shifted. Drum and bass lost its place on the big stages. Other styles took over. Chase and Status had to adapt. Until suddenly, September 22nd, 2023, Boiler Room, London. Only Saul behind the decks. Will missed his connection flight. And what happened that night? I think it was pure magic. A set that instantly became legendary. Old classics mixed with brand new tracks, and for the first time, Badadan. Online, people call it the rebirth of drum and bass. And it didn't stop there. In 2024, they dropped Ruff Volume 1, with Badadan and Liquor and Cigarettes as standout tracks. UK Top 10, Gold certified, over 400,000 copies sold. It felt like their debut album all over again, but reimagined for today. New collaborations followed. A track with Stormzy, a massive back-to-back with Dom Dolla at EDC Vegas in 2025. And yes, they were back where they belong, on the top. 2 billion streams later. It's safe to say that Chase and Status gave drum and bass a reset. That Boiler Room set sparked a wave of remixes and pushed the genre back into the UK charts. And to Ruff Volume 1 proved they're not just relevant, they're leading the scene again. Chase and Status are back, and honestly, I couldn't be happier seeing them headline main stages all over the world again. But now I want to hear from you. What is your favorite Chase and Status memory? Drop it in the comments. And hey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want more stories like this.